Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 5 now. Tua. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go for it with Edmonds, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First down, here's Mitchell. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where the safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Two and now on 1st down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners 8-yard line.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He is going to find Hill here. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game, 1st half. But here's an onside kick. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And how about this decision? Tie game, 1st half. But here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The Lance going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Lance. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
Down.
Lance and company going on fourth down.
He's going to have it, and it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Looking to pass. Tua.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Tua getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And some space here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Shot, 17.
Here's Mostert.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Okay, right?
On 2nd and goal.
Tua. That swung out to Mostert.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Tua, a final shot before half.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the 49er hands team does its job. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another run with Mitchell.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Let's go now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Tua.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
38.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Right. 97. Throw. 52.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys who can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute baller out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle, 45 yards.
49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Cycle. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they run with Edmonds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Shot. 17.
Tua going to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Ready.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Striker. 3-3. Set.
Now Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
opposite. Green.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Brings us 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Come on, set.
Tua on 4th down. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Lance back to throw.
On the move to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And that's complete to Croft. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here's Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Now gold for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it in that spot.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Tagovailoa. He's got to complete to Waddle.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Right, 60. Shot, 17.
Tua. Another catch there for Waddle.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Tua to throw.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. This fielded right at the goal line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though,
Here we go.
line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. With this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he's got some space here. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the run in overtime.
So it's a win for the Niners here. And it was Trey Lance, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
It's good, clean fun, y'all. Good, clean fun. So, y'all got to see the inside of the man of Tractor Flight 86. How I play under pressure. I never once thought the game was over for a minute. I made some mistakes. I capitalized on them mistakes. At the end of the game, it played in my favor. From the turnover I got in the beginning, all the forced throws, all the bad calls, it ended up playing out in my favor. Never once thought about giving up. And I'm living proof. Nothing is over till the clock hit 0. So with that being said, over and out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll be right back. Give y'all some 2K footage. We gonna get out there and we gonna play.